Okay, so much for CSV. Now let's move on to XLS. And another great source of information is the St. Louis Federal Reserve data bank. This is really a masterpiece of financial and economic data. We'll go into interest rates and find some treasury bills data and sort it by popularity. We see that the 3-month treasury bill is sort of a common favorite. So let's click on monthly. And you already see beautiful stuff in here. We select the 10 years data, go all the way down to export and download as XLS. I have already stored it as rf_m, m for monthly, rf for risk-free. And yeah, once again, the easiest way to do it is go to File, Import Data, rf_m, you select some relevant range, you specify that you want to have them as 2 column vectors, and a cool feature about XLS is that here you can convert Excel dates to date num, so you won't have to do it manually. You click on import and here's your guy. The treasury bill rates in percent and the dates. Okay, so they're basically ready to be plotted. Against TBS TB3. Yeah, that's better. Okay, well done. Otherwise, if you want to look like a fancy programmer who does all the things by typing letters and numbers in rather than pushing on buttons, you can use the XLS read function. Okay, and what it does, it produces 3 sorts of output: numerical, text, and raw. And those are self-explanatory, right? 1 stands for the sheet number. So let's click on it. And we see that in our text files we have the dates, which was expected, right? And we can do the same trick to convert them to date num. Here we have a different format. You have always to look it up and you can plot it again. Okay. Well, finally, we go to txt files, and here's where the famous Fama French comes into play. The data from the from Kenneth French actually website comes as .txt. So there's a cool function MATLAB which is called unzip. What it does, it unzips some URL. You can evaluate it to get your 25 portfolios 5x5. And that's what it looks like. You see all these ugly text files and some numericals, both negative and positive, a lot of blanks, a lot of missing lines and whatnot, and dates in some weird format. And it seems like it's impossible to process this data. But don't worry. What we do is we use our text scan function. For that we have to open this file again, place the pointer at the beginning, and we have to specify the format, which is 26 columns of floating point numbers. So we go once again here and we see that there are 25 portfolios and 1 column for the year. Another thing to note is that if you scroll all the way down to 2014, you will see that file breaks here, and instead of equally weighted returns, it goes on to report, instead of value weighted returns, it goes on to report equally weighted returns. And even further on you get, I think, number of companies in each portfolio or something like that. Yeah, annual stuff and so on and so forth. A lot of ugly stuff here. Okay, So we use a cool trick with text scan function. We open our file and place the pointer at the beginning. We specify our format and we use a text scan skipping the first 21 lines, these 21 lines, to read in the value-weighted portfolio data. It's very fast, it produces a cell array, we are already familiar with those guys, looks good. Okay, now the pointer is where? Now the pointer is right here. Right here. Okay, after all the blanks. And we can go on to download the equally weighted returns. So we run text scan again without resetting the pointer. It's very important that you do not reset the pointer at this stage. And run this line, skipping the three header lines here, these three guys, right after you ran a text scan before. Okay, now we got our equally weighted portfolios and we can reset the pointer now. We transform it into the matrices and voila, here we go. With the first column being a weird dates column, I could go on and convert it into the normal dates. It takes a couple of minutes, but I won't do it right now. But otherwise you see all the data beautifully stored, ready to be processed and had fun with. So thanks for listening and see you later.